there is এগুলো সিঙ্গুলার প্লুরাল এত সিম্পল গুলো করা যাবে না আসলে যেহেতু এটা রেকর্ডেড হচ্ছে। Welcome to my today's class, English first paper, class 9, unit 4. And I am Anwar Jahan, senior teacher English, Dr. Khastagir Government Girls High School. Look at the picture and think about the picture. Okay, I know this picture is a very familiar picture. Most of the students have seen this scenario. Those who travel by train or bus, they certainly have seen this kind of scenario. But a little students perhaps didn't travel by train or bus. They also have seen these kinds of picture in the newspaper. This is a very horrible situation, dangerous situation, because many people are on the roof of the train. Is it the place to travel? No. Why? Why are they there? Because there is no place, no room in the train. But they have to travel. That's why sitting on the roofs, they are traveling. Okay? Why this kind of situation is created? Because in our country, a lot of people, too many people in our country, and they need to travel from one place to another, but we have limited service of train and bus. That's why this kind of situation have created. So, question is, are we ever? We are going to read or learn about the chapter unit 4, Are We Ever? Okay, this is the title of the chapter. Okay, and this is the question for you also. Are we ever? No, we are not ever. I'm giving the answer. No, we are not ever. If we were ever, we would not travel by sitting on the roof of the train. Is it not? Yes, of course. If you think about the picture, you will find the point that in our country, too many people are there. And our country is an overpopulated country. We have small land, but we have too many people. So what's the result? Disadvantages of overpopulation. What are the disadvantages of having a lot of people or too many people in one particular area or a country? Okay, if you think about it, you will get some points, and I have selected some points for you here, and you can add some more points with them. But Today I have selected some points and I am going to give a little description of them. Okay? So, look at the first point. What is this? First point is we have less land than before. I think it's very clear. Your grandfather had, suppose your grandfather had 10 acres land, but you father had 2 acres. So, day by day, the people are increasing. The member of the family are increasing and we are having less land than before. Number 2, food crisis. My dear students, you can think, is there any food crisis at all? Many will say, no, there is no food crisis at all. But I will say there is food crisis also because once we could grow a lot of vegetables and grains and crops. We get grains from the crops. So we could grow crops and vegetables without using any kind of fertilizer. But nowadays, the farmers are using different kind of fertilizers for growing more food because the less vegetables that we grew before, it's not enough for the people of for the increasing number of people. That's why by using different kind of fertilizers, the farmers are growing more food to meet the increased demand. So obviously there is food crisis. Okay. Number 3, too many students in one class. Okay, just think when you used to go to school, now for pandemic you are not going to school, but when you used to go to school, every school had too many students in one class. Every class have more than 80 students, but a model class should have the students of only number 40. And when the teacher teaches you, some student who sit in the back benches, they cannot hear their teacher and they lost their attention also. So you are not getting any benefit from the class that because there is a lot of students in one class. Okay. Next, unemployment increasing. Many people don't have the jobs. So unemployment problem is also increasing. The opportunity of employment is not increasing, but the number of people is increasing. So that's why unemployment problem is also increasing. Next, not possible to maintain social distancing. Sometimes social distancing is important. Now, in COVID situation, it's a must to maintain social distancing. But when you will go to Parjur to shop anything in Bangladesh, is it possible for you to maintain social distancing? No. So it's a great problem. Next, malnutrition. We have too many people, a large portion of people are living uh, they they don't have enough money to buy all kinds of foods. They can only buy the rice, salt, and some vegetables. They cannot buy the food like meat, fish, eggs. Okay, so who are living in poverty, they are suffering from malnutrition. Okay, because of not having the nutritious food like fish, meat, eggs, butter, cheese, all the expensive foods. Okay, and next, traffic jam and too many people in everywhere. You have seen the situation of traffic jam. I think there is no people who couldn't face the traffic jam. But living in Dhaka, every moment they are facing the traffic jam. And we who are living in small town and cities, they are facing the traffic jam always because too many people in everywhere. Even you cannot walk by the side of the road. There is no footpath. All footpaths are occupied. Okay. Now look at the picture. This picture is very nice, I think. Is it not? Okay. Have you ever crossed any river by this kinds of boat? What is the name of boat? It's not steamer, it's a kind of wooden boat which is called the country boat. My dear students, you think about the boat. Is there anyone who have crossed any river or canals by these kinds of boat? Perhaps in my class there are some students who have crossed the river by these kinds of wooden boat, country boat. Okay, just look. There are some questions for you on the picture about the picture. Answer the questions. Have you ride on these kinds of boat? It's not possible to know the answer from now from you because I'm taking the class online. This is online class. That's why I think the answer will be yes. Some students will say, yes, ma'am, I have, we have rode on this kind of boat. And next question is where? The answer certainly will be it is in your grandfather's or grandmother's home when you visited there. Why? The answer perhaps will be because there was no way to travel. There was no road to fly another vehicles. Only way of travel is river. That's why, and the river was not big enough and it was small river. That's why the wooden boat, the country boat, the ferry boat is the only means of cross the river. Is it done? Of course. I think so. Just think about the question number 4. Why does the boatman carry the people across a river? Have you ever thought about the questions? Why does the boatman carry the people across a river? We got the answer. Why do we use these kinds of boat? But have you ever thought why does the boatman carry the people across a river? I know you will say the boatman carry the people across a river because he needs money. To earn money, the boatman carry the people across the river. And this is his profession. Okay? Now we are going to learn about the ferry boat. Unit 4, Lesson 1. Now we are going to learn about the ferry boat. Unit 4, Lesson 1. Before reading the text, we should know the vocabularies that are unknown or new to you. Okay? First, tie. Tie. What is the meaning? The meaning is to travel irregularly along a particular route. And then words. Words is a comparative form of bad. Okay? That fatal. Fatal means deadly. What can cause is death. Okay? Then casualties. Casualties. Disaster. Accident. Okay? Is it clear? And the last one is stuff. Stuff means things, materials. Materials. Okay? I think this vocabulary will help you to understand the text. Okay? Now, I know you are ready with your khata and EFT, khata pen and EFT because you are always requested to get ready with your EFT, khata and pen because without having all this, you cannot do anything. Okay? You cannot do the exercises. Okay? So just open at page number 42, the ferry boat. There is a picture for you, and this picture I show you before. Okay? Section B, read the text and answer the following questions. Okay, I am not giving the question now to you. I will say you to read the text silently and you will get 4 minutes time for that. Okay? For silent reading. Okay? I think you have finished your silent reading. Okay? Now come to the another slide. There are some multiple choice question for you, and you will have to select the best answer. We have the question statement and there are some answers for you. You will have to select the best answer from them. Okay. A ferry boat was plying on the river. Here, ply, ply means floating, sinking, traveling, moving. Which one is the best answer? Floating? No. Sinking? No. Traveling, because we know traveling in a particular route uh, is called ply. Okay, when a vehicle travel along a particular road, that is say ply. Okay, so traveling is the best answer. Okay. Number two, why was everybody trying to get into the boat? Everybody was trying to get into the boat. You read it in your text, is it not? Okay, what is the answer? It was weekly version. B. It was stormy day. That's why. Number C. No ferry boat was there to carry the passengers. That's why everybody was trying to get into the boat. Number D. It was stormy and going to be there. Which one is the best answer according to your text? I think you have got the answer because you read the text before. So which one is the correct best answer or correct answer? D. It was stormy and going to be dirt. Okay. Next statement: with too many people on board, the ferry sank. With too many people on board, the ferry sank. Here, on board means on the boat, leaving the people on the bank, traverse, and populace. Which one is the correct answer? On board. On board means on the boat. When people get into the boat, they are on board. Means they are on the boat. So the best answer is A, on the boat. Okay. There was no casualties. There, there was no casualties. Casualties means, what is the casualty mean? Casualty means no one died, no one rescued, nobody was rescued, nobody had their shopping. That means they lost their shopping. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer, I think, most of the students have got the correct answer here because you have read the text. Is it not? Okay. So which one is the correct answer? Okay. The best answer is A. No one died. Read the text again and think for a while to answer. There are two questions for you. These two questions are related to your text and the pictures. And this text and picture will help you to think more. Okay, that's why I would like you to read the text again and think for a while about the questions. Okay, and you will get 3 minutes time for this. Okay, the questions are: number one, if there is too many people in the fish market, what may happen? Have you gone to the fish market ever? Some of the students, some of the students can go, may go, some are not. But you will have to think about the situation, okay? Because you are capable to think about the situation. So, thinking about the situation, you will have to give the answer. If you did not visit the fish market, you will have to think about that kind of situation. And by gazing and thinking about the situation, you will have to answer. Is it clear? Okay. Now, question number 2. If we have too many people on bus or train, what will happen? Okay. We have got lot of ideas about these questions because you have seen the bus, the picture of the overcrowded bus and train just before, just now, just now. Okay, so you think about if we have too many people on bus or train, what will happen? You are getting 3 minutes time for thinking about the questions. And you will have to write down the points on your khata. Okay? So get ready with your khata and pen and write down the answers on your khata. Is it clear? And for writing the answer, you will get 4 minutes time. Okay? Okay. I think you have finished your writing. Okay? And come to the next slides. There are some points, key points for you for making your answers. By using all these points, you can elaborate or improve your answer. What you wrote before. Okay? The answer of the question number 1. If there is too many people in the fish market, what may happen? The answer is if there are too many people in a fish market, there will be much noise. And noise is not good, you know. It makes the sound pollution. And sound pollution is very harmful for us. Okay. Next, buyers can be cheated. The seller, the fish seller, may give you the rotted fish. Okay. And by taking more money, the buyer by taking more money from the buyers, okay, in these situations buyers must be cheated, okay, and price will rise when too many people in the market. Demand will increase. When demand will increase, certainly the price will rise. Okay? And the fourth point number 4 is many can't buy. Many people can't buy fish because price will be high, price will rise, and most of the people don't have the enough money to buy this kind of fish. Okay, so many people cannot buy the fish from the market and they will have to go their home with empty hand, and they will not get their children, their family member will not get the protein from the fish. Okay, so this is also a problem. And last one is not possible to maintain social distancing. This point uh, is very important for this COVID situation. We need to maintain the social distancing now. But when you will go to a fish market and too many people will be there, it's not possible for you to maintain the social distancing. And it will spread this fatal disease. Okay? Now, again, the second question. If we have too many people on a bus or train, what will happen? If there are too many people on the bus or train, some will not get sick. And you have seen this situation in the picture before. Many people are on the roof of the train because there are too many people inside the train and there is no seat for them. That's why many people are on the roof. More noise. Where there are a lot of people, many people, there are more noise. More noise, more people create the more noise. And more noise certainly will create the sound pollution, and which is very harmful for us. Third is pickpocketing. Pickpocketing, where there are a lot of people, many people in a bus or train, the pickpocketer will take the chance to cut the pocket, and many people will lose their money or the important things, important stuffs from their pockets. Okay? Accident may happen when there are too many people. Many people, they any at any time accident may happen because riding on the roof of the bus or train is not uh, wise. They can fall from them from the roofs. Okay, the people may fall when the train or bus have a great speed. Many people may fall down from the roofs and accident may happen. You can add more points with the answer. I just have given you some key points. By using all the key points and adding your own points, you will write down the answer again. What will happen if there are too many people in different places? You have the idea what will happen if there are too many people in fish market. What will happen if there are too many people in the buses or trains or in the bus station or train station? So now there is another questions for you, and it is a project work. You will have to think, you will have to read, and will have to prepare the project work as a homework. Okay, What will happen if there are too many people in your villages and cities? Okay, you can complete your writings within 200 words. Okay, okay, I think most of the students are not interested to do the homework because it's not possible for the teacher to check your homework. But I hope the school will open soon and we will check all your homeworks at a time. Okay? So you just be attentive, be sincere, and do your homework regularly. Okay? Thanks all. Decided na video hui.